Struggling with how to get your audience's attention online? Simple. Focused messaging. Focused messaging eliminates distractions and provides a clear and persuasive message to your web visitors about what you are selling and what they should be buying. The best way to accomplish this task is with an irresistible, well-designed, and conversion-oriented landing page. That's what I'm teaching you to do today. I'm showing you how to not only grab your audience's attention, but I'm also going to show you 11 essential hacks to make your pages irresistible. This training session will help you level up your client conversion game using your WOW website. From boosting conversions to collecting leads and selling your services, I've got you covered. Hey there, and welcome back to the channel that teaches coaches and VAs how to convert marketing into money using your WOW website. I'm Carol J. Dunlop, the online WOW strategist and 7-time Amazon best-selling author. I'll be your guide and instructor, so grab a pen and buckle in. Using WordPress, you can easily create and organize your content. Elementor provides a user-friendly drag-and-drop interface that doesn't require any coding skills. You'll have complete design freedom to create landing pages that match your brand and vision. You control the style and the layout. You can also have an extensive library of widgets and other elements such as pre-designed landing page templates that you can easily customize. This saves you a significant amount of time while still allowing you to create a professional looking website. Both WordPress and Elementor prioritize mobile responsiveness, ensuring that your landing pages look and function well on multiple devices. WordPress is known for its SEO friendliness, and Elementor allows you to optimize on-page SEO elements. Together, WordPress and Elementor offer tools and plugins to optimize website performance and loading time, meaning your audience can get to what they are looking for on your site fast. To sum it all up, WordPress provides the infrastructure and content management capabilities, while Elementor enhances your ability to create visually appealing, conversion-focused landing pages. Let's look at the 11 landing page hacks you can use to convert more traffic into paying clients. Okay, the first hack that we're going to be talking about is using the right wording. The wording is very important when you're trying to get people to push that buy button, open their virtual wallet so they can buy whatever it is you're selling. You want to use the words get instead of order and discover instead of learn. What I mean by that, the people are getting down to the order page where they're going to push that button. It needs to be get the book, get the package, get whatever instead of order. I don't know why, but psychologically, people have been proven that they like get over order. The other wording that's important is learn versus discover. When you're spelling out the benefits and the results and the features of whatever it is that you're selling, you need to be careful about the wording that you use when you're telling people these are the results you're going to get. Most people say you're going to learn. Well, you need to say you're going to discover. Why is that? Because people associate learning with work. I'm going to have to read something, write something, do something. I don't want to do anything. I just want to get this information. You say discover, it sounds more like, oh, we're going on an adventure. The second hack is irritating their pain points. All right, so you know what your people's pain points are when they come to your website. You know what you're trying to get them to do, you know what their biggest problem is, and you know how you're going to solve it. So you want to reiterate whatever those pain points are. Let's use an example. Personal chefs who are showing busy moms how to cook meals in 30 minutes. So we know that your audience is going to be busy moms. We know that you're a personal chef, you have these recipes, but you know these busy moms are trying to learn how to cook something in 30 minutes or more because they've been working all day or they've been doing their business all day and they got to make it quick and easy. So you come up with the recipes and you tell them these are quick, these are easy, they have 10 ingredients or less and you can do them in 30 minutes. Those are your benefits of using your recipe. What are their pain points? Their pain points are they need a recipe that's quick, not long and dragged out. They need a recipe with a short list of ingredients, not a whole bunch of ingredients that they got to go to 6 stores to buy. It needs to be able to pick up in one place, and they know that it's going to be ready in 30 minutes. So you may say something like, instead of having to wait an hour and slave over your stove or something, you can use these recipes and it'll be ready in 30 minutes or less and only uses 10 ingredients. So make sure that you take whatever their pain point is, you take it and you just needle it a little bit to let them know, hey, this person knows what my pain points are, and they also know how to solve the problem. Number 3 hack for you is to know their why. Why are they looking for you? Why are they here on this landing page? Why do they need whatever it is that you're selling them? And why can they not do without it? Those are the questions that you have to answer for them, because if you don't, they're not going to be searching around on your landing page trying to find the answers. They're going to be reading through it. And when they hit that, I know you're here because I know you need this because the solution I provide does this, then you have their ears picked and they're really listening to you instead of just glancing over the site and bouncing on. The 4th hack is to use CTAs, or call to action. Basically, on a landing page, you need one call to action that you do at least 3 times. So you don't need to say, buy this book, download this program, and do something else, because guess what? A confused mind does nothing. And they're not going to download anything. They're not going to buy anything. They're just going to say, oh, I don't know what to do. Help me. Then they're just going to bounce. So remember to use one call to action, at least one. You can't have a landing page without a call to action because you want them to do something. That's why you create this landing page, right? One call to action, use it at least 3 times. That's going to help you so much when people are thinking, oh, this is awesome. This is great. And these are the results that I'll get. I can't wait to push that button. So right at push that button, that's where that call to action goes. Number 5 is to use stop words. Stop words are words that a person will come across when they're reading your copy that makes them stop and read. It's the attention grabber that they are needing right then and there, and they will stop and read whatever because you got their attention. Those stop words are things like, what's the real story? I can't emphasize this enough. Bottom line, but here's the catch. How can you actually use this? Here's the deal. The best part. Why does this matter? That's not all. And specifically that last one, when you're listening at your features, you can say, and that's not all. You also get blah, blah, blah. I know y'all have seen this on a landing page, has not really paid attention to it, but that's what they're doing. They're making you stop and look and concentrate on what they're saying so that you can really consume it and know what it is and be ready to push that buy button. Number 6, one of the most important hacks of all, know what they want. Just like I said before when we were talking about the personal chef who does quick recipes for busy moms, they know that their moms are busy. They know that they need quick and easy recipes. They know they want 10 ingredients or less, because that all signifies to them that you get me, I get you. I know exactly what's going on. So that means that you have to know exactly what they're looking for, and whatever you're offering on this landing page has to be the solution that they've been hunting for and have now found. The 7th hack is branding, voice, and tone. What that means is however you talk, however you write, however you make your videos, and I know y'all are getting to know me a little bit better now. I'm crazy. I say crazy things. I act, I'm energetic and all of that. So that comes across in my writing. I'm a no nonsense person, no sugarcoating. I know a coach who is a no sugarcoating coach. I am not that, but I don't sugarcoat things. That's just how I am. So when you're writing, when you're doing videos, when you're creating this landing page and you're putting stuff on it, you're putting elements, make sure that your voice, your tone comes across in those words, in those graphics, in those videos. And if you can't find the exact right thing to put on that landing page, then you might need to create it yourself. You might need to go take a couple of pictures of yourself or whatever. There are a lot of stock photos out there, but maybe if a stock photo piece has been used a lot, people are going to recognize it. And you've got to make sure as in your writing as well, however you are, comes through when people look at your page, read your page, listen to the video. All of that, your branding and your tone are very, very important. You want to make sure that everything comes together everywhere else. If they're looking at another place on your website, you're not just talking crazy here and over here. You're so sympathetic and all that. You're talking crazy there too. You're the same person always, all over the website, on landing page and posts and stuff. That's very, very important. Hey there, thank you for watching. If this content has been valuable to you, can you do me a favor and subscribe? And if you want to help others get more information about designing their own wow website, you give us a like. That would be awesome. It helps YouTube to spread the word about this channel. so that we can help other purpose-driven entrepreneurs just like you. Thanks so much. And now you can return to your regularly scheduled program. Okay, so let's talk about number 8, which is outcome manipulation. Sounds bad, but it's not really. The whole thing about you being in business is you want money, right? You want clients, you want to work with people you like, you want to have a good time. Why did you get into this business if it's not something that you don't want to do? So, in order to keep this business going, keeping the money coming in, keeping the capital flowing, you have to manipulate the outcome of what's going to happen when people get on your sales page, your landing page, your event page, whatever page it is, needs to incorporate these 5 things. Number 1, you need to start at the beginning with a problem. Remember I told you that people are going to come to your website because you have to know your why, you have to know what their problem is, you have to know them. Well, you have to state the problem using a great, awesome headline that really kind of irritates them a little bit. Hey, there's a problem that you have, and here's the solution. This person has it. Point number 2, you irritate the issue with examples. So going back to the chef who wants quick recipes and all of that, you may say something like, are you tired of these long, drawn out meals that take you forever to cook while you're missing time with your family? I know it's a long headline, but thinking of it off the jump here. So maybe your examples are the business owner who's running late. They just have to go upstairs and cook, but it takes a lot to just go upstairs and cook. And then they don't know what to cook when they get there because it's going to take like an hour or something to fix it. That could be an example. Another example, maybe, you come home from work, that your audience comes home from work and they're like, what am I going to cook? And all they see is frozen stuff. But luckily you have a recipe that they could use from pantry items, and it doesn't take a lot of time and all that. It's just examples. It's examples that show the audience member who's watching, reading, consuming your landing page that you know exactly what they need and you are ready to give it to them because you've got examples that they can relate to. All right, the third part of the page is you offering them an opportunity to look in the future and see what is not going to happen because they have not purchased whatever this thing is. So you paint the picture for them. You could showcase how your audience is going to feel if they keep having to do these long drawn out recipes. They don't spend time with their family, and maybe their child grows up and goes off to college and doesn't even remember who they are. I know that's an extreme thing, but you know what I'm saying. Show them the examples and show what it looks like without whatever product or service you are selling, and make them think about it. Because when they think about it, really they've already been without it because they don't have it now. But will they? Now they're at a crossroads. You got to show them that they're at a crossroads. Will they go this way to the promised land and use your product or service and say, this is awesome? Or will they keep going like they've been going and continue to not get the satisfaction they want? That's the question. And that's what you have to answer for them and show to them. All right, the fourth thing is where you show them, again, a time in the future, and they have actually used your product or service. They bought it and they're happy. And you show them, remember, we're going back to there. Are they going to take this new road? Are they going to go on this old road? You say, now look, when you get these recipes, you get to spend time with your family. It doesn't matter if you've had to work late at your business or your office or whatever. Your kids are going to love it because they're going to be healthy. You get to get out of the kitchen faster. You see what I'm saying? So you show them a glance into the future of how it will be once they actually use the stuff that you have. All right, now we've come to the end, not necessarily the end of the landing page. We're probably about midway or 2/3 of the way down the landing page. People have seen who you are, what the problem is, how the problem is going to be solved. What if they don't buy? What if they do buy? And now you're ready to close the deal. You're doing this pitch and you're telling them, hey, you're ready to buy. But you're also backing up what you're saying with social proof, with testimonials, with how things work, and you're kind of weaving all this together. This is how we're manipulating the outcome. You're weaving all this together so that when people know that when they purchase, all their dreams are going to come true, that you can guarantee you can do, and they're happy. What more do you want? That's how a landing page is put together. Start with a problem. You give them some examples. You show them what the future will be like with and without your offer, and you back up what you're saying with testimonials, stats, real life experiences, real time events, and show them that they are making the right decision. All right, number 9, we talked about this a little bit already, stats and numbers. People love stats and numbers, and stats and numbers and specifics kind of take up some chunks on the page, because if you have a really good stat, about 80% of the people who use something similar to this felt better right away or something like that. You've seen that. I know you've heard that in the commercials where you got to put that on your landing page and give them some stats. And usually you're going to do stats up in the beginning to get their attention, because numbers always get people's attention. All right, number 10 is so important. You might think, oh, that's nothing, but it is. Spell check. Spell check your entire page. Spell check it. You don't necessarily, I write mine longhand. I write my stuff longhand. And I know it's old fashioned. I don't use the computer to write stuff. I write it out longhand, and then I type it, and then I put it through spell check, and then I print it out, and then I read it over, and I catch some more stuff. And then I just kind of leave it alone, and then I come back to my script and I look at it again. And this goes for anything. If it's a landing page text, if it's a blog, if it's an ad, it doesn't matter what it is. You have to check it and make sure you're not putting some crazy word in there. You were typing and you missed the letters that need to be in there, or you just totally, the grammar is crazy. Now I'm going to tell you something. People will give you 1 or 2 chances. If they see one thing that's a little bit off, they might look at that like, but if they see 2 or 3 things on one page that's either spelled wrong, incorrect grammar, a letter was missing, a whole sentence was missing, or whatever, it just seems off. Sometimes they don't know exactly what it is, but they know that it's off when they see that. They're bouncing. I'm sorry. And finally, the 11th hack is content organization. Your landing page is a puzzle, and it must have those 5 things that we talked about already, and you have to put it together in a logical way so that when people read it, they're like, oh, they understand my problem. Oh, here are some examples of what I'm thinking about. Oh, and they're showing me what it's going to look like in the future without them. They don't think that, but that's what their brain is doing. And they're showing me what it's going to look like in the future if I do take them up on this offer. And they have testimonials, and they have stats, and they have numbers, and they have all this information so that they can feel confident that they are making an informed consumer decision or an informed business decision. Your landing page is one of the key pieces of your sales funnel. It's the part that does a lot of the heavy lifting in your quest to land paying clients. Watch this video that teaches you step by step how to create a profitable sales funnel. That's all for today's training. Be on the lookout for the next live training that happens every Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, and see you there.